You're listening to the British Baseball Podcast. And joining me on today's episode of the British Baseball Podcast, I'm joined by the president and all-round general coach, head coach, everything to do with the East London Latin boys, Pepe Anderson. Pepe, how are we doing?
I'm fine. Thank you.
Lovely stuff. And Pepe, you're here today to tell us a bit more in our club review series about the East London Latin boys. But before we get into that, we might as well get to know you yourself. Pepe, do you want to take us through your baseball journey and your history with the sport?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Well, this Latin boys is born in 2011. I used to play with a London Pirate because I'm not a professional. Well, there was all the teams, all the players. I remember from Venezuela. One day he laughed to me and say, "Ha ha, Pepe, you have to make your own team." And I said to him, "Yeah, don't worry, I'm gonna make my own team. You will see." Then I received a call from a coach from Venezuela, actually, which was really good help. He said, "Hey, Pepe, you want to make your own team? It's okay if you call all your friends and contact them." I say, "Yeah, why not?" Well, kick off the first game. Good. I got 32 players the first year. 32 players. I call all the Dominican people, but there was not your Dominican because when you live in a place where it's separate rooms and there you got Dominican, you got Colombia, you got different nationality, so they talk each other's, and that was the development like that. And actually, the game was fantastic. With the first years, we didn't win the cup, but we was the run out for the years. So we get down to the final. We didn't win, but we doing well. Year past year coming, and well, you can see behind me there is the trophy.
That's
the
nice.
Team has fantastic 3-year consecutive AA, winning the cup, AAA for 2-time winner. So I have a good guys, doing very well.
That's cool.
And this is I want to go very far away, to be honest, with these things of baseball. And don't ask me why, because I don't know myself. I got a problem with my wife. Why are you playing baseball? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? And I say, I don't know. But my heart, it said, do it.
Yeah.
Do it. I don't know why, because I'm not getting paid for it. But all these organizing all these for sport. But I'm thinking there is a reason why I'm doing this. Perhaps to take the young kids out of the street, given a reason to do some sport, no big lockdown after school. How about after school go down to the baseball field to have a training for 1 hour, 2 hours? Because not every kid like to kick the ball, like the football, but some of them, if daddy play baseball, oh no, daddy play baseball, I'm going to play baseball too. And who knows what kind of talent this kid has that can go to the Major League.
Yeah.
And the most important is the British, so they can travel to any school in the United States. But they have to develop themselves here. And the idea that I'm planning to is to have a good school, which I can develop kids, young kids, to go to the state to play as a professional. And I have people from my own country, they can be coaches. And there has been coaches in Dominican Republic. And here we want to develop this for the future coming. And believe me, if I do this, there will be a lot of kids around.
Yeah.
But
There's
baseball, yeah,
Sorry.
sorry.
No.
Baseball is not only for boy. It's also for girl. Girls can play. There's a team of baseball here from the BBF of girls.
Yep.
You included baseball, and also you can include softball. Softball is easy. Softball is for person on age like you and me.
Cheeky.
Easy ball. Come on, easy ball. You like to play Brandon. Yeah. And we see. And I hope after this pandemic, COVID, I do my arrangements and I'll work it out, the plan how to step on this project, which is I'm looking forward, and I'm open to anybody want to help. No, yeah. I'm open to anybody want to offer for help, because two heads think better than one.
Mm-hmm.
No, I have a person which is coming in July from Spain. He is the director of baseball in Madrid. Yeah, and at the moment now, he opened a school in Dominican Republic for athletic.
Wow.
He's really good. Really good. Also, the person who is the president from the Softball Association in Madrid, they will come over here, and he going to help me out to organize a softball team. I'm sure if I make these two teams softball, more people gonna enjoy it because they're gonna see it.
Yeah.
No, and that will be good. Believe me, I got the most important. Is faith. I got a lot of faith in my heart that this project will be so brilliant if it God will, because God before anything. But faith, I got that faith in there that make me believe how beautiful will be.
I know when we spoke on the phone the other day about it, I could feel the passion and the energy that you had for this for a baseball school, and yeah, you sold the dream to me. I mean, how much would it mean to you to get this school going?
Well, how can I say? I can't explain to you really, because I'm happy. Like the day I'm gone, they got a big pitch over there in the club. This is the man who made this possible. I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
But everything has to be done and organized. The future young generation to follow it. Because that's the things, that's in baseball. You always has to follow it. Teach the young generation for the future coming. Because one coming, one goes.
Yeah.
And many players, they never stay in one club. But that's the main things you have to keep the players in one club, keep them happy to stay, give it a reason to stay. It's not just coming and play baseball. No, make them to feel as a family. It's a family. It's a club. Feel like a family, and they always going to be happy. And when they got kids, their kids going to be playing there, because that's the place they played when they was young, and they were happy. Maybe things might change, maybe no, but that's the initiative I want to put it on. But I want to take there any kind of kids. It's not the middle class, it's not rich class, also poor class, because they got children here, they got no money even to buy some sneaker. If I do fundraising, I can buy the sneaker. I can raise money and give a uniform to those kids, which you don't have, buy the gloves, buy the bat, because the family, poor family. Bats cost a lot of money, especially a bat. The clubs you can buy in 20, 25 pounds, but where are they going to get that 25 pounds?
Yeah.
Well, sometimes the family don't get even 20 pounds a day. You know, those things, is what really want to concentrate. I have a friend which is in charge for the community centers in Hackney. He offered to me help to develop this project. I said, yes, I'm going to need all the help I can. We got together already once, but because the pandemic, I stopped. But as soon this problem pass, believe me, I'm going to step on like a truck.
Yeah.
I'm going to go forward, 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 forward. Talk to the council from Hackney, show them, present them the project. Actually, Gary told me that anytime I need him to come down and explain to them, that day, I say yes, that would be fantastic. That would be fantastic because you're the president for the federation, and that give to me more reason, or give it to them more reason to believe what the project is on the baseball, especially picking up all the young generation that is part of the plan.
Yeah.
So sorry.
So I was going to say, what do you think your biggest challenges are going to be in getting this project off the ground, and how can we as the British baseball community help out?
Right. My biggest challenge will be the council. That's the biggest. The council. The council need to give me the right, the lead for the place for me to raise money and develop this project. I can't tell you I have the money, I don't. But I got faith, as I said before, that I can raise the money. I got people who can help me out to raise the money, because that's what they do, raise money for sport. I got all the clubs, which is said to me, oh, if you need any help, let it know. Even the council here, East London Council, Waffle for it. No, there's a grant you can apply for. No, Hackney, there is a grant that you're going to apply for. I can talk to the school. No, they can do some donation to make this possible. The thing is, I need to talk, people need to know about it. If the people know about it, they can help, because it's for the benefit of the new generation. The idea to remove or give it a reason to the young kids to get out the street, spend 3, 4 hours. Sometimes you spend 4 hours in the club just playing baseball, practicing baseball, talking to the friends right there. Of course, you're going to have the adult in there for them to behave. That's the priority.
Yeah.
But not only that, safety for the kids.
Yeah, and we were speaking about it being like a lifeline, and I mean, there's one thing I noticed where I live is that there's a lot of smashed like bus stops, and it's vandalism with bored kids, and if you can create something like that, then it's going to be a far better option for a lot of kids, and a gateway to something amazing that a lot of us already know about.
Yeah, well, this work like this. I've been here in this country around 18 years, more or less. Yeah, nearly 18 years. But I come in before here for 2-3 weeks, for holiday. I know that, and I learned the behavior for many kids. For many of them, I've seen it, and I say they can be better. But as a kids, they need guidance. They need someone to say, look, this is your best track. You can be someone in the future coming. Do you like to try? if they see the friends playing and trying, they say, oh, why not? I'm going to try. Even I'm never going to get professional, but they can try. Trying, it will cost them, well, nothing. Time and learning, and they're not going to be at home. There is the reason to be out of the house. But the one thing, as I said before, when you build a club, you need to close it all around for safety. No, Mr. Juan is gonna coming around and take the part from the kids and all that. No. Everything gonna be closed and safety. Kids going there, father gonna pick it up, they pick it up. But they're gonna be sure where they're gonna leave the kids, we will take care of them until they're coming back to pick it up. It's not like, I'm in the baseball field and I'm going to a next play or whatever. No. Parents has to come in, bring it down, and pick it up. That's the best way. Then from there, the club lose their responsibility. But meanwhile, those kids is inside the club, we have the responsibility for health and safety and the rest.
Yeah, sounds like a plan. And you'll have to let us know how you get on, and also in any way that we can help. I'm sure the British baseball community will pull together, because like we said before as well, it's not just for Latino kids or even put it yourself. It's for anybody who wants to learn, anyone wants to play.
Listen, is anybody want to play? Now, because of the field we have in Chingford right now is quite far away, because I live near to Stratford. But I already asked to the council, the leads of this place, to do develop, the idea. They say no. I say, well, I can't do nothing about it. It's a wasted land over there. They have a lot of problem with the travelers. They have to look it very well. I know that field over there is one of the best, believe me, in East London. The one we have right now. But the council doesn't want to help me out. If it doesn't want to help me out, I need to look for the auction in other area.
Yeah.
I have to, because now if I have here in Hackney, I'm going to get all the kids around, not just Hackney, also Leytonstone, all this area, all that area, all those schools. I'm gonna go have a chat, interesting, because when the kids cannot be trained in the field, it can be trained inside the club. They have them inside the club or inside the school, in the same school. When it's a game in a weekend, then the kid going to play. For example, Saturday game. What the kid doing on Saturday? Because it's not school. Lockdown in the house. Saturday, whoop. Sunday, whoop. And that area that I'm selecting now is big enough to have at the same time baseball for adult and 2 fields to play baseball for children, which is with different age, which is the idea. Yeah. But we see.
Yeah. We see. And we're excited, and fingers crossed everything works out. All right.
Yeah, but the BBF already offered to me help. Anything. I'm very grateful about it. He offered it to me because I will need any help as possible to make this, go through with it. I just wait, like I said, I just waiting that everything is go normal. Then to step on. It won't be this year, but I'm going to kick off this year. And next year, it might be 1 or 2 years, depends, I could start next year. I got the right these years, and next year, raising up the money. I start next year for the next summer, for next year, 2022. Then we might start with a program with all the kids, It takes time, of course, I know. It can't be from today to tomorrow. But I'm sure you got a lot I get the lottery, I make everything possible.
Yeah, you and me both.
Get the 1 million. Yeah.
Well,
But
if
these
I
are
win,
things.
I'll lend you a few quid if I win.
Yeah, well, that's going to be a good idea. As good donation. Yeah, it's or not only this, because when you have a club, it will give employers, you get people work for it. You need people. You need people to work in there. At least 4 or 5 people. Ground managers, uh, club managers. You need all that. You need all those kind of people there. And some people they go voluntary, of course. But others they need to work properly. But
Yeah.
I see. I hope. I already had 5 guys appointed to get trained by the BBF as a coaches. And these 5 guys, they are from my team. 2 of them, they used to be professional in Dominican Republic. They retired, but they got the good knowledge. Believe me, they have the good knowledge. One of them used to be a coach for children.
Yes.
In Dominican Republic, which is fantastic. So he got all the knowledge. He know what the kids can do, they don't do. Actually, he has a program, as I request to him, to make a program how to coach kids. Because my idea for the other project is to have 4 or 5 coaches. No, if the kid doesn't go to the field, they can be trained in the school, like 1 hour baseball indoor.
Yeah.
That can be possible because many kids they never had a bat in their hand, never, or a glove. So those coaches they will teach them how to grab a bat, how to get a position, how to hit the ball, how to see the ball. There's a lot of things they need to learn because they're going to start from scratch. It ain't easy, but we can teach them.
Yeah. Now, a lot of people may not be familiar. You're from the Dominican Republic. I was fortunate enough to listen to the Backflip and Nerds podcast about the Dominican Winter League. I learned so much about baseball and its importance over there. For those that don't know or didn't hear their show, do you want to just, because you're a passionate chap about your baseball, it's sort of ingrained in you from an early age, isn't it? Baseball, it's more like a religion than anything else. How would you describe it in your upbringing around baseball?
Well, I think so. Well, I think the best is if you encouraging people to come in. For example, last year we won the cup in Division AAA because there's so many people coming closer to me and said, "Oh, I like to play with the team. I like to play with the team." Then I said, "Well, I need another team then. I'm supposed to have this year's another team. I've registered already another team, AA. From this AA, if we win this year or next year, or whatever, if it's going to be a game, then they can go to the AAA. But AAA, I put it up to the National League because believe me, we have a national team. It doesn't matter if it's going to be the whole Latino or no whole Latino, but we have East London, we have a national team. It will. And we're going to go out to play. Actually, 2 years ago, was it? Yeah, 2 years ago, we went to Madrid to play over there. And we was playing with professional people over there. My God, what a game. What a game. And my guys, they are really skinny and small. And those guys, they are like 4, 5, 6 foot high.
Yeah.
But we hit them really hard. So let's say we don't train too much in here because every players that lives everywhere around London, it's difficult for us because the field is too far. But as soon we have a club and the feel is okay, fine, fantastic. But promotion, we need people to come into the club. We need people to come into the team. At the moment, I'm looking people to make the AA team. Anybody want to join? It doesn't have to be Latino. But people doesn't know Spanish. We always speak English. But good for them because they learn another language. Being with people Latino playing, they learn Spanish. So that's going to be very good for them, actually.
Yeah.
They learn baseball, and at the same time, they learn Spanish.
So there you go, British baseball community. If you want to learn another language and you want to be part of a fun baseball team, I must say, when I saw you guys down at the Battle for Britain in Essex, the atmosphere that your club sort of brings to it. I mean, it was a great day out anyway, but it's just party central. And
look,
you guys look like you're having the best times even when you're losing.
Yeah, well, there's one thing. We know how to live the life before the life leave us. And turn is coming in sport. We lose or we win, we enjoy ourselves. Baseball in here in this country is to have fun. You don't get paid for. We pay for it. We pay to join, to play the game. Because there are people organizing that. Right? So we always carry, okay, speaker, couple drink, let's have fun, let's enjoy, let's say hello to the other guys, let's have a drink with the guy, let's do barbecue with the other guy, let's do barbecue in our field. After the game, have a couple drink, listen music, play domino sometime. You know, this is the way how the way we do it back in Dominican Republic in the baseball game. All the places you go in Dominican Republic or in Latin America, the most of them, they always have music. Always has music because we think music is the happiness from the heart.
Yeah.
And give you power. Yeah. We need to. If you have powers in your game, believe me, you got 80% to be the winners. But you need to play. You need to practice. You need to have, faith. Faith. We play with a lot of faith, and that makes us good. It's a shame you didn't see the game for last year's when we was playing Farnham Park. The final was unbelievable, that game.
Who did you play in that game?
We played the London Met. London Met. Yeah, London Met.
Because the British Baseball Federation started streaming some of the games and they started.
No, that one not. They didn't. That one not. We played 2 years ago. In Farnham Park, they streamed that one. Yeah, that one we was the winner there too. At the Farnham Park. Was a good game down the mud. I think we was playing Essex, I believe. I don't remember very well, but that was a really, really, really tough game. We was playing under the rain. Oh, you should see that. It's in YouTube there. Wow, it's unbelievable, that game. Unbelievable.
It goes such back on we're talking about the sort of party environment and atmosphere that you bring to games. Do you ever see any sort of like backlash to that sort of approach to the game? Because I can just see, if I play, I'm trained up in Manchester. Hopefully, we'll be playing once all restrictions lifted. If Manchester baseball to do the party atmosphere and it's just like banging out Oasis or whatever all day, I just get annoyed with it. But like, do you ever see any kind of negativity towards the culture that you sort of embrace into the British game?
No,
is everybody all on board? And
no. We in the BBF we have rules. No, for example, not just in the BBF, in all game and baseball, we party before the game start and after the game. That's the 2 times we party. During the game, we don't party because we need to concentrate what the game is. Yeah. And the music had to go low. As a background music. Even the professional baseball game, they had a background music. And anytime they got a little gap, they put music in professional baseball game, because music also make the audience, the public get a little bit more happy.
Yeah.
Not just boring, because baseball, to be honest, is boring for the one who doesn't understand. But if you understand and you like the way it is, you love it. And that's the reason most of the field or clubs, they put some music between, changing, like a changing inning. They put some music. People, get a little bit more happy. People, they buy their beer. People, they got their Coke, their water, There's always something there to drink. If you're not a player, you go to watch. But you watch, but you sit down quiet and drink your beer. Meanwhile, you're watching the game. Or your Coke, whatever, You don't have to drink anyway, but,
No.
You enjoy yourself, laptop at home. Because you're watching baseball.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I'd love to see if any British baseball clubs are out there that I've not had a chance to chat to, or see if they sort of do embrace that sort of Latino spirit of the game, like just having the music on and the barbecues and stuff. Because I think it'd be great if you walked up to a baseball ground, they've got like a pizza van outside and some music on the go. And
oh yes, it's totally fantastic. You really have to get such a good time. I'm telling you, we got this guy, which is born British, the fixed next is a fixed next teachers, and he love it. I'm telling you, he was playing with a London mate, and he found boring being playing over there. He came into the Latino place. I'm going to the Latino. And he called me, Pepe, can I play with you? And I say, yeah, why not? But he also used to play for the Arrow in Essex. And he didn't find himself happy. So he came in with us. He's been 2 years with us. It's going to be the third year. And he feels so happy with it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he feels fantastic. He love it. It's like I say, if you go to a team and the reception you get is friendly and you feel like a family, you never go. You stay there, you keep it there, because you feel fantastic they are playing.
How have you developed the family sort of vibe within your baseball club?
Right. One thing is you need to treat everybody equal, and you have to bring your own family. We ask them, bring your own family to the game. Invite them to watch you to play. That give a reason to get out of the house. With most of the players, some of them, they come in with the children to the game and the wife. I mean, while the man is playing baseball, but they together, the kids join, and that's one of the things. The things that I'm going to make sure that the day I have the club, right, I'm going to have a space where family coming with the kids. The kids don't watch it the whole time, but I need to have some area where the kids can play safety.
Yeah.
Because safety is a priority, not just when you train the kids, it's also when the game is on for the people, which is inside the club and outside the club. I mean, in the game and out the game. Because the people going to watch the game with two children, the two children never sit down the whole time there, but the mom is there. But the kid can go playing, jumping up and down in the keep area. Meanwhile, the mom is watching the game. But the mom has to be sure the kid is safe, which is a good point. She will come in the first time. She will see everything, how it is secure. She will come in every single time. And she's going to invite another people to join in too. Oh, let's go to the baseball game. Oh, yeah, why not? Oh, they got sandwich. They got hot dog. They got pizza. They got drink. Let's go there. In the game.
Yeah.
Especially in the evening. You haven't seen evening baseball here in the UK?
Nope. I've not seen it.
I want to do that.
Yeah, there's a few people that want to see that too.
I want to do that.
Yeah.
I want to do that. And I have to, if I get through the perfect place, which isn't happening, I love to do this. Evening baseball. You can start at like 6 o'clock in the evening, 7 o'clock. Then by 10 o'clock it's finished. It's no, because baseball you can play by time. Okay, you got 3 hours or 2 hours. Normally baseball is 2 hours, 2 hours, 2.5. That's it. But you could make the umpire make the game to go a little bit more. Come on. Time is running. That is his job, to roll the game quick. Because sometimes the players, they just lie down like no. The umpire need to run the game as quick as possible.
Yeah. That's cool.
So it's good.
Lovely. So Pepe, it's been a really good chat so far. Why don't you tell me then about the East Latin Boys Baseball Club?
Well, the most of the things I'll be telling you about what is in the future, what the future coming and the future present for the club. The idea is, as I said, is to develop a bigger club, bring people on it, several teams perhaps, for different race. We don't matter about. Everybody will be equal. No, you play baseball, you don't play baseball. First of all, we train you, see which position you can play, how high you can go. That's one thing. The other thing is it will give a good reason for the new generation, for the kids, to do this. And like I said to you before, don't ask me why I'm doing it, because I got no clue. But it's something in my heart say, you need to do it this. Yeah. And I've been with the team nearly 10 years. Yeah, 2011, nearly 10 years. I've been seeing people coming in, coming out, players. They start, 2-3 months after, they go, they don't play anymore. Some of them, they got an accident, that they don't play anymore. It's a shame, but that's the way it is in baseball.
Yeah.
If the field is good, where the kids play, where they're playing, like soft ground, not many people had an accident, but sometimes the ground is a bit harder, so you need to be careful about that.
Yeah. What's some of the highlights been of your time with the Latin Boys?
Harmony, yeah. Happiness. We enjoy it. What we do, we enjoy it from the bottom of the heart, because we love it. We've been growing up with this. And that's the one thing I said before. Latin people, they got baseball in the vein. It doesn't matter if you're rich, poor, or middle class. But if you see this point, most of the professional players in the Caribbean, all of them are from down class. Poor kids. They are poor kids. Why they concentrate to go to professional league? I explain to you. If I'm a poor kid, my family is very poor. My mom, maybe my father, passed away, or my father has, not very good job, and I dedicate my time, during my childhood to concentrate to be a professional. They do it. Why? Because if this kid got to professional, he's gonna buy first things is a house to his mom, nice house, and put everything inside.
Yeah,
that's the first priority for the young boy, for the mom or families. The mom, I'm gonna buy a house for my mom when I be a professional. That is the mentality. And these kids, they're growing up through the years with that mentality, no go on drugs, no go down to the alcohol, no hanging around the street, is dedicated in studying and baseball. But that kid is concentrating on baseball. He has a coach. The coach is not just be a coach, he also be a mentor, giving advice to the boy. Don't do this, don't do that. It's going to be like a second father for that boy.
Yeah.
Guiding him to the right path of the right future. Not take the wrong way. So that's the mentality. A lot of poor kids, they get up to the professional ones. As I said before, there was last month, there was 4 kids. They get $2 million just to join the club under 17 years old. Think about $2 million just to join the club to train, because they're not going to be playing in the professional. They're going to train to America. And there is a school, college. So at the same time they train, they get college.
Yeah.
And they learn another profession too. But the main profession will be baseball. If they got any inconvenience as an accident, or sometimes the bowler, the pitcher, they get their arm, short. That's it. It's gone. He can't make any more. When they show the gun, it's gone. But it's not only happening to the pitcher, it's happening to many players. But that school in America has the responsibility to create a baseball machine. But those kids already been growing up with that since they've been young,
Yeah.
They bat, they catching. They got good view, because young kids have a good view for the ball. And that's advantage. Ability. They got ability. They create ability. And that is the main things for young kids to learn. Baseball has a lot of ability, speed. You guys speed. Because some of them, they don't have much ability, but they got speed to run. And that is very important.
Yeah.
Healthy, they always keep things healthy. In the gym, eating good, all that. Not junk food like chips and chicken, for the fried chicken, all that.
Yeah, I know about fried chicken, trust me.
But one thing is, kids need protein when they're playing baseball. If they want to be professional, the coach can provide all this, or the club can provide that protein for the kid growing up quick and strong for baseball. At the same time, training and going to the school. They're going to have 2 things in their life if they want to get a future. School, 1, baseball, 2.
Yeah.
They concentrate in this, they be professional. According with the training, as I said, if the training is intensive, because baseball training doesn't have a time. Actually, the coaches say, okay, today we're going to train 2 hours, but tomorrow can be 3.
Yeah.
Because the coach needs to train that person, that boy, exactly where he wants. You want to take it on the top, you need to train it. Because if he don't get this ball on the top, he don't get
the money.
The money.
Yeah.
The next day, for his effort he's been doing for 2 or 3 years. So that's why I'm gonna tell you, baseball is very slow. Baseball is slow. You need patience to be a coach of baseball. Patience. This is all about patience. As you see it, that's the way it is. It's not fast. It's patient. Fast is when they're playing and the guy is batting. But even so, in the game take 2-3 hours. Easy, 3 hours. We've been playing, for example, our game starts 12 o'clock and here in the UK. Sometimes it's 4 o'clock, we haven't finished. Where we play double header.
Yeah.
Because you get 20-minute break. No, but we have been playing the games at 12 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 12:30, 12:30, 12:30, 2:30. That's it, 2 hours. Sorry, and the other one we start at 3 o'clock or quarter to 2 and all that. But it's taking around 2 hours game. Yeah, seven inning game. 9 inning, you're going down now for the 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Sometimes 3, so it takes time.
Yeah.
But I think here in UK, we have the potential to send kids to professional, to train them to be professional. But we haven't got yet a specific person or clubs which is showing the right track to those kids.
What do you think is needed then to get that level of coaching or that standard?
Well,
in your opinion?
Well, my opinion, I think what those coaches need is time. Because most of them, they got their own job and they don't have time to dedicate to those kids every single day. Unless if the club pay to that coach, as employer, let's say pay hours to teach those kids, to raise those kids on baseball. Those coach work in the club, not just as a coach. It could be work as a ground manager at the same time. So you could use it for, give a condition their own field and training the boys and make a program for the kids and tell it to the parents, look, this is the vitamin the boy need. They need to eat this, they need to eat that. And the coach need to be making sure those kids, they are eating this from the parent. Find a way. If you don't find a way, then the club will find a way how to help them. Because as I said, some family, they don't have the money to get those vitamin and protein that the boy uses. In the Caribbean, the most of them, they eat natural.
Yeah.
They mix natural vegetable. The coaches there, they know how to make the kids, how to get a lot of strength when they're using the bat. How the kids can grow up with natural strength. Because when they grow up with natural strength, they're skinny. But when they grow up more adult, they develop the muscles, going to the gym. Because they need muscles to hit the ball. And some of them, they are skinny, but they got a lot of strength in the bone. And that's very important. But I believe that the coaches here with his knee is like have a club where you can take the kids every single day on. At least after school, kids finish school, go straight baseball. That is my belief. Why? Because if they train every day, they develop themselves very well. But teaching them every weekend, once a week or 2 times a week, the kid doesn't go professional. No. You need to adapt a system that the kid has to go to the field at least for 1 or 2 hours. It doesn't matter if it's going to be from 5 to 7. The parent can pick it up. 7 o'clock, it's nighttime, yes, but you got flashlight. They're still practicing, or they're still practicing indoor. They still practice. Why? Because they want to go to the top. They want to get paid that $2 million, $1.5 million to train in America in a professional school. This is what I say. In all these years here, I haven't heard professional young kids, I mean, or a school or a team, a club in here that has developed young kids and send it to United States. I haven't heard about it. Perhaps they are, but I haven't heard about it. Maybe, yeah. But the only knows I know is some guys, actually Dominican and Cuba. Mikey, for example, is from Cuba, but he trained in Cuba. He was a child. You know, this is the background. You have to think about the background of those kids, where they coming from. Cuba, ooh, baseball. Venezuela, ooh, baseball. Latino America. But why not UK? Where the kids, they grow up with strong body and fast and tall. It's advantage. It just need guidance and dedication for the coach and the parent to get them to the top. Because otherwise, we're going to be losing all our new generation on the street, crime, drugs, hanging about. We don't want it. We don't want that for the future. And also, what about if those clubs dedicate time to the kids and really the baseball going, whoa, what's going on here? So all this putting together, you sort out GC Paxo. You sort it out. But it's as I said, it had to come in from people who really have this vision on baseball. Because you need to have a vision. If you don't have vision, you're just gonna do it. You cannot just do it for the sake of it. You need to have a vision. Oh, that kid is very clever, very nice, it's good. You can't teach him. You can't learn baseball. Why not? You know, say yourself, hey, come on. And then you teach them, you guide them, you be a second father for them, telling them how, what to do, or what it could be best for your future. Show them, look, this person, these two kids from Dominican Republic or any country, Caribbean, look, $2 million just to go training. When you're a professional player, you're gonna get 5-6 million. How many $1 million get the professional players? 10 million, 15 million, a lot. As better you get, as better player you get, more money, you get future. You're gonna be earning more money than a football game, football players, just to hit the ball with a bat. I'm running. Huh?
Oh, you got a run, have you?
So,
oh, that's me out then.
Yeah, well, why not? Why? I think I say myself, why not? Yeah, that can be made possible. But it's, as I said, you need a person with a good view in what baseball could be in the future coming in UK.
Yeah.
I don't know how the guys doing in Manchester around there. I know what up the north and south, how they're doing over there, but the program they have. But I'm sure they're doing something, you know, with the kids. We have kids in here. I've been watching like the games with the kids in Finsbury Park here with the London Met. No, the kids only the training I think is twice a week, and it's you got different age, but it's not just training. You need a facility. You have to give a reason to the boy. Make the facility be wow. You understand? I can say to daddy to come in to watch me. The kids gonna be so happy when daddy and mommy is watching me playing the game. They get happy. They get, whoa, yeah. You know, it also, as I say, it's the pain of the project, the pain of the spirit you bring into the team. Because one boy from the team will be the happiest one. And the happiest one will transmit this to the others. Cheering up, clapping up, jumping up. When they win, happy, well, hugging themselves. That is enjoyable for all the team. And that is also togetherness with baseball.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, lovely. It's a way to wrap up our conversation about togetherness. Pepe, this has been a really good chat. Really appreciated your time and for letting us know more about the East London Latin Boys. It's tradition on the show to give the last word to the guest. So, Pepe, the floor is all yours. Any shout outs you want to give? Any parting advice?
The moment I can't tell you much about it because it hasn't developed quite a lot, but assume this pandemic, this COVID passing around, and we're going to be in touch. Then I will tell you, I pass some information about what I has been doing it, and from where and when I need some help about it. Because I can't say, to be honest, okay, I can't go outside and say, oh, I need that money for this without know that I'm going to invest in this. For example, I have one of my players with 5 kids. 5. He's training those kids at the moment. And I got the money to buy the equipment already to make a team from these young kids. It has 2 years training those kids. When I open a club, I got already one team of boys to play, but they are from families, all Latino, from families who would like to join. One time, a lady coming, British lady coming, and said, because you see him teaching those kids, you teach the kids? And I say, yes. Oh, do you have any, ask me if you have a license? I said, he said, no, I don't, because they are kids from my friends. So his friends know him because he also has 3 kids himself. And they training his kids. He's training them in baseball. His own kids, he's training. So I said, if in the neighborhood there is a community center, which is a community center here, to be honest, they don't do that. They don't do it. But it has to be inside the community center. Someone can get up with some idea to develop baseball. Because now those 4 or 5 years, the baseball start to grow up. No, 6 years, I could say. So 6 years, the baseball had to grow up. It's growing up now. We got more than 200 league in the UK, so it's growing up. But as I said, the BBF need to put more on it in what is developing the sport. It has to get to the area which is their lack of money and help them, take them out the street, giving a reason for it to do extra sport. I've been saying this in the MGM, but it's not much to talk there because I don't know what to say. If I start to talk in the MGM, which is going to be in March, it's a lot for me to say, because a lot of people from there, they don't have the vision that I have. They don't. And believe me, I think I'm doing this is for the sake of the sport and the young generation. because I've been seeing it, I'm hearing about kids and stab themselves in the neck, in the shirts, you know, I know that. And I say, Jesus, so much crying. Why is that? Why so much crying in this country? Especially with the kids. Why the kids behave like this? I'll tell you one reason. Kids is being locked up too long inside the house. It's giving all the facility to the internet. They're not doing sport as they are supposed to do. It's a time inside the baseball club, you also do competition. Okay, let's do a running competition. Give it a medal. You do athletic inside the baseball club to see the potential of the kids, how fast they run. Or can hit the ball. Home run competition for those kids. You know, they can be very proud when they start to hit the ball. Oh, yes, the home run and I got a medal. First medal. Wow. You're going back again to the baseball. But it's the pain of the illustration you give to the kids, the coaching, not just the coaching, being also the father, giving it advice, guiding to them. Because it's children, they listen. If you know how to talk to them, you sit down, you talk, you make them to understand. Because the kids are very clever. And they see what really the coach wants from them. And they're going to listen. And I tell you, many occasions, the children listen more the coach than their own parents. Because the coach is looking after them. And he's having there with them and giving good advice. Meanwhile, the kids go back home, the father going to start to blah, 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 you know, having an argument with them. The kid doesn't feel happy. And this is all about mental guidance. It's all about mental guidance. Try to, if the parents, it's happening. There are parents, they always argument with the kids. Shouting, arguing. What the kids do, they locked up in their room and play with the phone. That's it. But meanwhile, they are in the club, practicing, doing sport. They talk, sit down. No, a club give orientation to the team. No, the children guidance. Give a section to show them games, how the baseball game is played. You know, show them video, tactic for when they're going to play with another team. All that is coming together. All that coming together, given a lesson. How about a thing? Okay, British always speak English. Okay, today it's going to be a Spanish lesson for everybody because you don't know in the future, next country where you come into play as a professional, you might speak Spanish. How about that?
Yeah.
Inside the club, a lesson for free. A language which is they might need in the future. And they will learn more than they are learning in the school. Because school will give you the basic. Mm-hmm. So all this is coming together in a club because a club is, I believe, from my point of view, my belief, my vision is a school where you're going to learn all this for a better future, And those ideas, you need to have a belief, you need to have a goal where you really want to be, what you want really for this club and the community. Now, as I said, priority, health and safety. That will be my main priority if I get there. Always. People need to be trained, people for SEDA, people for this, people for that, you know, all this together make a family. That is the point. Make people feel as a family there. Sometimes the kids, okay, happy birthday. Get all the players together inside the clubhouse, a cake, the kids feel happy. That is family. Kids enjoy a lot. They all together celebrating my friend's birthday. But the others, they're going to say, oh, yes, I'm going to talk to the coach. Maybe they can celebrate my birthday too. That's for things for free in the club. Meanwhile, if they go to another places, they're going to pay for. All those facilities for free could be available for kids. Why? If the club is getting fund, or donation from anywhere, from that money can be used for the sake of the kids, buy equipment for the children, buy equipment to play, shoe, uniform, bat, ball, training equipment, because I'm going to have a lot of them, outdoor and indoor, because I got a person who already gave me a list from all those equipment that we have in Dominican Republic. We're going to do it here in this club. If it God will, God first. And I got faith. And I got a lot of friends from my country, which is going to help me out, and not for my country, which is helping me right now.
Awesome.
I hope so. I hope.
Me too. It'd be great to see it all unfold. And who knows, when it's my 50th
yeah,
birthday,
you will.
I might come back to the clubhouse.
I'm gonna expect you to see it when you come and say, "Wow, man, he done it. He done it." I'm gonna be proud the day I done it. I'm gonna be so happy.
Yeah, man.
So happy.
Love
so happy, and I'm sure it will work.
Yeah, well, like you said, you've got faith in your project. So let's hope that the dice land in your favor. Pepe, I could talk to you all night, but unfortunately, we'll have to wrap up the episode now. But thank you very much for your time. It's been an absolute pleasure.
You welcome, Matt. Anytime.
Lovely stuff.
Yep, anytime,
Pepe,
man. Anytime. So
enjoy the rest of your evening, my friend. And I'll chat to you soon.
You too. You too.
Ta-ra.
We'll be right back.